everyone, welcome to Quizzytime number 10. Today we're going to be doing about 4 live questions which are hopefully going to be watched by some people. So we're going to be waiting for people to log in. In the meanwhile, I'm going to be starting to add in the live panel which will be taking questions which do not know a thing about quizzing but will be trying to answer the questions while we watch them make fools of themselves. So let me start with your very favorite Abbas Momin. Hey Abbas, how are you doing?
Hello. Hi, I'm doing good, and I'm kind of offended the fact that you said these people are noobs and they don't know anything about quizzing. If you might remember a couple of installments back, I think I answered a question before the people in your comments did also, which you were very
Okay.
pissed about, but the fact still stands.
Okay, so you generally answer the question we don't want you to answer, and that's pretty sweet. I appreciate it. Let me
Still an
add
answer.
let me add Ishan and Vedehi, who are it may not look like it, but they're sitting in the same house. Hey Vedehi,
Yeah,
how are you doing?
she's muted.
Why are you muted, Vedehi?
Hi, I am now unmuted. I'm
Sorry.
fine. I'm just, having a little internet issue, so everyone's robotic, but it sounds fun, so I'm going to keep it, I think.
Okay. And how are you doing, Ishan?
Doing all right. Clearly, fewer internet issues, and unlike Abbas, I am not offended because you did not introduce me as your resident conspiracy theorist.
Okay, and let's add our final member, who's Korea, who is sitting in the best background possible, even though Abbas has taken so much effort about his. But hey, Korea, how's life?
Hey, this does not just happen. I also took a lot of effort, okay? Like, I mean,
Like, is it a real background?
also,
Is that your house?
yes, this is very much my house.
Wow.
It's a bookshelf and a gallery wall and toys that's lined up on top, far out of my daughter's reach, my dad. So I like how Kajal said like they've come here to embarrass themselves, and I'm like I've given up my afternoon nap for this. What am I doing with my life? You know. I literally
Okay.
woke up and came here to like embarrass myself. Like it's a great way to spend a Sunday afternoon. But
Well,
yes,
we've
glad to
got
be here.
questions. We've got questions on comedy this time. So Abbas and Korea should be
Ooh,
shining.
there's
All
something
right.
else
Then
we
we
know nothing
definitely
about.
will fail.
Won't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Okay, let me explain the rules to everyone who's logged in, all 5 of you. There are going to be three warm-up questions in which you can get to answer in the comments. Okay, warm-up questions, we don't care who gets it first, all of that. The fourth question is going to be a question which is going to win a prize. So the person who gets the answer first will not put it into comments. They will email me at the address that I provide. Okay, but that's when we come to the fourth question. We have lost Vedihi, who has come back. All right. So I'm going to be starting with the first question. Um, all my amazing quizzers, please try to, if you know the answer for sure, just don't come out with it and show off in the first 5 seconds.
Fine.
All right. Which comedian bought a sleeping bag on stage and slept through his entire act?
Andy Regu, obviously.
I read it.
Andy
I didn't catch
Regu
a who.
is no, yeah. Who is a good question? Andy Regu
Yeah,
is he's one of the members of Thirst Trap, and he's not the answer to the question.
But he would totally do
yeah, I
this.
have met
He would
Andy once.
totally do this.
I have met
This
Andy
is
once, yes.
Wow,
this is
where the
completely.
he
I've
It
actively
was
seen Andy
interesting.
sleep on the stage at CLC, like at Campus Laugh Club. He has slept like on the stage and said, "Abhi ye show hoga," and 10 minutes he's sleeping and people are laughing because they're nervous. They don't know what to do at this point. It's
I,
so yeah.
I was gonna ask, is this an Indian comedian or a American or British comic? But then I figured nobody in India will bring a sleeping bag, uh, like on stage or otherwise. So
मैं
it's
रजाई
fine.
लेके आता हूँ उस साइड से घर से like Max.
And also in India, there'll be like multiple requests for refunds and shit like that, which may not have happened
Yeah.
there.
Hmm. Okay, I have a
This is a
question, counter question. Yeah, go
Yes.
ahead.
no. I was asking. This is a live person, right? This is not like an
He's,
animated thing.
oh, yes, not it's a real comedian. Yeah, comedians do this.
Did they do this as a form of protest?
No, it was part of it
Oh,
was
this was
called
their act.
entertainment.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not like a commentary on the lifestyle of being a stand-up comic.
Oh, that was harsh, Ishan. But no.
I'm
I don't know.
a wannabe producer.
Oh, so are all the other producers in comedy.
So are all our Zoom audience. Okay, we every member of our Zoom audience becomes a producer in 2 months.
I have to say, I don't know about comedians sleeping on stage, but when I'm on stage, you can definitely sleep very soundly because it's dead silent.
Oh no, that's not true, Abbas. You know that's not true. Don't
Korea's
just
This
go
is
on
thinking
our
very
a
words.
give me
intently.
a
Korea,
host
what do you know the
session that
I'm
answer?
you'll
like, no,
have.
I mean, like Abbas has a very droning voice, so it's not dead silent, but you
It's
can
not.
hear him.
No,
Even if nobody else is
very nice
talking
voice.
or laughing or clapping, but you can definitely hear him.
Okay, we have nobody replying in comments. I have never faced this before.
Have you
Yeah, I
connected
was
it?
wondering, are we live? Like, is what's happening? Are there people watching this? Is it just us? Like,
Is
No,
there
there are
something very
should
actually
we all go get
important
a sleeping
happening?
bag and like just pass out now? Like, I mean,
Hey, I have a
so this
bed right
is
here.
okay. Don't do that. But this is now a highly intimate quiz. It's us. Okay,
There's
wait,
somebody
ah,
here.
Yeah,
wait.
we
We
got
got
a we got a comment.
answers.
Hey,
Is that
Randy
Randy is
Softman.
soft.
name?
Who is Randy Softman? I'm sorry.
Somebody who's
That's a
Randy
great
but can't
comedian
get it
name, though.
hard.
Randy Puffman,
Mike
You
Mike
sure that
Murray.
Minion.
Yeah,
wasn't a
it's
porn
not
name
Mike.
of that comedian?
Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Wait,
Yes,
who is
yes.
Yeah,
Randy
we can, we
Okay.
can.
Kaufman?
I think these are all like takes on Andy Kaufman, if that's what she's going for.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me ask the two
Candy
comedians.
Kaufman.
Candy Kaufman.
Candy. But the
I
two
like this
comedians in the
Aditi.
house. Two comedians in the house. What is the answer?
Oh,
Is
a
it like
comedian. Okay,
somebody
I'm gonna.
Masoom
important?
Rajwani. No
Uh,
comedians are important.
I'm sure someone will take
Masoom
offense from the
Rajwani.
audience
No,
for that
like
either.
of course people are Eddie Izzard is important.
Who?
Not okay. Eddie is
Eddie
No,
the
Izzard.
none of them are
one of my
important. They're
favorites.
just comics. Like even the biggest comic is not important, so to speak. Is my
Let me
point.
just address. Let me just address the Masoom Rajwani case. Masoom Rajwani wouldn't sleep on stage. Okay, that is one thing he wouldn't do.
I mean, they wouldn't let
Can
him
I?
sleep also.
Is
Okay,
this a contemporary comic or is it someone from like the good old days?
good old days, I guess.
I'm gonna
Okay,
say
I'm going to give
Lenny
you another hint.
Bruce.
Lenny. Okay, every comedian
That's
after
way
Mrs.
back, bro.
Maisel, every comedian after Mrs. Maisel wants to show that they have actually seen
Hey,
Lenny Bruce.
hey,
Have you
hey!
seen
I
any
know
Bruce?
Lenny Bruce. Okay, I I have books by Lenny Bruce. All right, so do not say that I did not
I
know it.
mean, that's great.
Wait,
Great. Abbas, you have an Amazon account. That's nice. So do I. Look how
No, no,
many
this
books
is
you
from
read, bro.
Blossom Bookhouse in Bangalore. Amazon doesn't
Oh,
have this shit. Yes, please,
Also,
Blossom
please
Book
support
House is
independent
great.
books.
Okay, it's
Blossom
legit.
is has Blossom shut down? Is Blossom still
no.
open?
No, hey,
No. Yes.
Korea, can you get rid of Korea, please? He's saying all these horrible
Yes,
things.
you're saying bad
wait,
things,
I'm going to give
okay?
you another
Don't
hint. One second.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, it was a
One second.
serious concern. There was a pandemic going on, so I heard legit
Okay,
rumors.
now one second. I'm going to
I'm
give you
glad
another
they're
hint.
legit.
I'm going to give you another hint. Okay. In one of his shows, he invited his grand.
Oh, he's here.
Well,
He invited someone who's here.
okay. In one of his shows, he invited his grandmother to watch the show from a chair he put on the side of the stage. And at the end of the show, the grandmother got up, removed her mask, and showed that she was actually Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
What? That was supposed to be a clue, not a second
Wait.
question.
Is it Billy Crystal?
Mrs. Doubtfire?
No. Mrs. Doubtfire is Robin
Is
Williams.
Robin Williams.
I
I'm saying it's the
understand.
comic Billy Crystal.
No, it's not Billy Crystal.
Who was the one in Friends with Robin Williams?
Billy
That
Crystal.
was Billy Crystal. Yeah.
That was Billy Crystal.
I mean, Billy Crystal and Robin Williams are pretty tight. Even I thought of
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Eddie Murphy.
Oh,
I'm thinking like
no, Eddie Murphy. I don't think so. Eddie Murphy, and there aren't many.
he's
stories.
got too much
Is
energy
it-
to like
can
let
I
us sleeping back and like lie down.
Is it Jim
Chris
Carrey?
Farley?
No. Okay. So the answer was given by Aditi in her own.
It's
set of-
Andy Kaufman.
It's Andy
Okay.
Kaufman.
Yeah, it is the most Andy Kaufman thing to do though, like which is why I wasn't like going with Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
You know, like it's such an
I'm
Andy
not
Kaufman thing to do.
Not Johnny Leaper. Thank you. I will give you another.
When I
instance of
said Jim Carrey, I'm kind of right because Jim Carrey played Andy Kaufman.
Was Man on the Moon, yes.
Right,
So-
Abbas, right. He didn't get the
Get a
benefit.
damn, he's very
Okay, there was
Okay.
one. I'm going to talk about the Carnegie Hall performance, where he ended the show by taking the entire audience in 24 buses out for milk and cookies. And then he invited anyone interested to meet him on Staten Island Ferry the next morning, where the show continued.
yeah, I've heard about this.
Yeah. And would you all trust your audience to come back the next morning? I mean, that is quite an achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, but you also have to be like
Set up
really
Joker
funny
too.
for that. Like,
Yeah.
Thank you, Vivek.
Kajol, wow. These like you're totally
I have attended the same act of yours 4 times.
Which
That's
one?
because you're a good friend.
and
Good friends do that.
Okay, within like the same set of yours, I have attended it 4 times.
I don't know.
I like
This is
how
a
she's not
complaint.
giving
Losing
like
the-
did you not find it
and you
funny the
tried-
first 3 times? Let's go the 4th time. Maybe I'll find it funny.
Hey, no, I was being supportive, man, but it's not like
It
appreciated.
really sounded like a complaint though. I came 4 times and you got the
Yeah,
same jokes. Why did you do
Second time I
different
came for
jokes?
the refund.
Okay.
I
Next
give you
question.
4 chances.
Wait, one
Next
second,
question.
Kajol. I have a last comment before we move on. You just
Yes.
asked, do you trust your audience? I'd like to say that we've been doing Thirst Trap for I think a good 15, 16 months, and a good core group of audience does show up every single time. So I think if you give the audience what they need, and I'm not telling you what we give, but if you give them what they need, they come back.
Thanks for making it sound like a brothel, Abbas. Which it isn't.
You named the show The Thirst Trap.
Oh.
Okay. Did you not understand the jokes of first? We did, Aditi. We did. Actually, I did. They didn't. But whether he doesn't get it until she sees it 4 times, so I don't know.
Hey, I did. I was being support. Friendship की तो value ही नहीं है, बोलो.
Next question. Which state in the USA has a tourism slogan that many find to be self-deprecating and brutally honest?
इधर मत
Do you all
आओ.
remember? Sorry?
Is it इधर मत आओ?
In the US,
Yes.
I mean,
this makes sense.
If you all remember, we did a question last time on meth. We are on it. The South Dakota.
Yes.
So
Yes.
US states come out with weird slogans. This is not South Dakota, but it is a very weird slogan for a tourism venture.
It'll still be better than Hindustan ka dil dekho, which was Madhya Pradesh's
Madhya Pradesh.
slogan.
But that is still inviting people.
Sure, it just sounds like you're going for an angiography or something, like Hindustan ka dil dekho.
I
don't want
mean, to be
Yes,
Yeah.
go ahead. Don't hold it back.
Isn't the heart like higher up in the body though?
Yeah, it actually
but,
is.
So how is Madhya Pradesh the heart of India?
There's a comedian who used to have a said that if MP is the heart, then what does that make Kerala?
Yeah.
Hey, fuck, I did a set on what does that make Mumbai. And
Oh, okay.
But I think I like the Kerala part better. I can see where that
But
is going.
Kajol, did you do it 4 times? Is the question.
Sorry, Kajal.
Next time you can just end it in
Can I
half
take a
time.
guess?
Yes.
Now, if it's right, don't come after me, okay?
Abbas has Googled it and now he's pretending that he
I
hasn't.
have
Go ahead,
not. My
Abbas.
hands are right here. Is it the state that's known for guns?
Can you just
Aren't they
name
all?
the state, Abbas? Yeah.
My answer
It's
for
not
all
Texas.
American state questions, it's not Texas. Oh, damn it! I was gonna I was gonna guess Texas.
So the question is, was the slogan a Die Hard film?
Okay, this is just getting worse now. Was the slogan a Die Hard film? Can you just tell us which Die Hard film you're referring to?
The shitty one.
So like 3 of them.
Yes, but I had 5, which I went to
Um,
theaters to watch because I hate myself.
What's it called?
Live Free or Die.
Die Hard.
No, it is not that.
So
Okay,
Kaustubh is saying
Kaustubh?
Amsterdam.
In the US. In the US, Kaustubh.
Maybe he's talking about New Amsterdam.
Is there one?
Yeah, in
There's a
New
show.
York, it's called
New
New
York.
Amsterdam.
I mean, that's New York, right?
New York used to be called New Amsterdam, yeah.
I didn't know this. This is interesting.
They
And where the noobs are pissing, just by the way, Isha, I'm just pointing out where the noobs are.
Does the state still have that slogan?
Yes.
My guess would be New York because, like, self-deprecatory, it's filthy, it's full. Please don't come here, go back home.
Is it Florida?
Probably something
Like,
that.
don't come here, you will become Florida man.
Okay, I'm going to give you a state's name.
Florida's actually,
and
Florida's
then,
not bad.
okay, I'm going to give you a
Kentucky,
state's
but-
name. I'm going to give you a
Okay.
state's name. Nebraska. And can you think of what the slogan would be?
It's cold as hell. Why the hell are you here?
More or less, yeah. But any other attempts?
If you were in
Uh,
marketing, you would make money.
Best place
Everything
to
is
chill.
good in Texas. Sorry, what?
Best place to chill. Welcome to Nebraska.
The big chill, I guess, but
Okay, I'm going to give you all the
Where I
answer.
score, baby. What is the answer?
Honestly, it's not for everyone. Like,
They just went with the first thing that they came up with. Like, yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, it is brutally honest though. You have to give it up for their honesty though, man. Like they're doing tourism, but we don't really need your money. Like, I mean, you're probably gonna hate it.
And
Not
you know,
Goa.
to be frank, it totally works for a Die Hard film also.
Obviously, it's not for everyone. Die Hard 6.
I love how advertising in the USA that the clients actually approve such shit. Okay, can you imagine going to a client in India with Madhya Pradesh? Honestly, it's not for everyone.
but
To be
I
fair,
feel like
you
this
could
is
use that. You could do that for Kashmir. Like, ये सबके लिए नहीं है.
नहीं, कश्मीर के लिए say live free or die.
No.
Okay.
No, this feels like a thing you pitch out to a client and you hope that they'll say no to. So you can give them the ones you actually like.
Yeah, this is like,
And
you
then
know,
you say
when you're
yes.
giving
Yeah,
it to
this
the
is
client, you give
option
them
A.
the shitty option. The shitty option.
Yeah. So is that the unspoken rule? Like you have 3 options. Your first one is your best, and the next 2 are like whatever. So then they go back
Yeah.
on your first one. Let's go with the first one. So yeah.
But I would be scared to present this to a client because I have received feedback on corporate gigs like we could write better jokes. Okay? And I think this is something the client might actually come back and say, we can write this. You don't have to.
There's a good chance
Can
the
I-
client
can
has
I-
written this, by the way.
Can you what about us?
Can I share a corporate show anecdote? A corporate show I did like 3 days ago. The payments have not cleared, so I hope nobody from their team is watching this. So I know whether he hasn't seen my set 4 times, but Kajol has a dozen. So Kajol, I do a bit about how I look older than I am and how I started losing hair at an early age and so on and so forth. And I did the whole 30 minutes, and I was like, "Thank you guys, thank you for having me." And then as I was done and I was logging off, the general manager or the equivalent of whatever that position is, of course it was on Zoom, so he came on screen and he's like, "Abbas, that was very funny. You reminded me of my time when I was also lonely and balding and nobody would be my friend." I was like, "Wow, thanks." That's the weirdest feedback, but thanks.
Wait, was the rest of the audience there, like his staff?
Yeah, they were all commenting in the chat box. They weren't on screen.
Well,
I
they
don't know
say,
if
hey, look, the general manager writes better jokes than a bus.
So the worst
I
part of the
mean,
corporate show is
that's
that
that's
the HR has to be there, and since they've hired you, they have to show that it's damn funny. Okay, so whether anyone is laughing or not, they're like ha 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 ha. Ha. Okay, next question. Next question. This is a nice one. A singer was asked to lip sync his song at an award show. He rebelled by having his drummer do something hilarious during the performance. What?
Oh, we don't have to name the
So
singer or the drummer, right?
yeah, we don't have to name the singer. We just have to guess what
We
he
just
asked
have
the
to guess
drummer to do.
stupid
I don't know,
things.
man.
Which one?
I mean, it's not
Air
really
drum. He told him to
Rage's
air
drummer.
drum.
Air drum. Air drum meaning, okay, what else?
I was saying it can't
That's
be
the answer,
Rage
isn't
Against the
it?
Machine's drummer climbing onto the decorations because nobody actually understood that. Because nobody knew
The
what he
drummer
was
climbing
protesting.
onto the. What's it? Who was this?
At the VMAs, Rage Against the Machine's drummer was protesting something and decided to climb onto the light area of the stage, and he got onto stage and started climbing up and just sat up there and refused to come down, and nobody knew what he was protesting. So it's just the entire show, everyone's like, "What's he doing?"
When your band is called
Was he
Rage Against the
protesting
Machine,
something?
yeah.
No one knows. Who knows?
Was he just high? I think it was just high. Dude. This sounds like someone doing
No,
their
that's
high.
his physical position at that time.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Final guesses. Final guesses.
that was
You
actually a
didn't
good
get
guess.
one guess in. Wait, what are you talking about? Final.
No, just sit behind the drum kit. Sit behind the drum kit with his arms folded.
Okay.
Like this. Look at me coming. No hands.
Maybe he started playing the guitar instead, or started lip syncing the song instead.
More or less.
I like Aditi. Like Aditi Kavarana has said, he beatboxed through the show.
Yeah,
That's
that's what
quite
I was
clever.
thinking about.
Okay.
Was
so
this a
basically,
band or a singer?
It is a singer with his band, but it's known by the singer. Okay. It's country
Oh.
music.
Was
That's why I didn't ask.
the drummer Jim Carrey, and did he make his butt talk again?
No, did the drummer reveal himself to be Robin Williams?
Robin Williams.
Okay, Abbas, I don't do the same joke 4 times. Okay.
I have to do it 4 times for Vedhi, okay? Otherwise, she doesn't get it.
All right. The singer was Alan Jackson. He's a country music singer, and it was in 1994 at the Academy of the AMA Awards.
Country music. American Music Awards.
Academy of
Academy.
Country Music Awards, and
Acme.
he had his drummer. He had his drummer do the entire performance. He had his drummer do the entire performance without drumsticks.
Nice.
So he was there drumming, so I did get it right.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Korea
he-
was kind of right.
I know. It was just too soon. So sorry, Korea. But yes, that is the answer.
You were right, but too soon. And that's not what I want from my.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys, we're down to the final question. The answer to this will be mailed to my Gmail account. Okay, and the first answer that I get will win a prize. I'm typing it into chat as well. It's an interesting question. All right, are you ready for the final question? The Raphael deal is not the first time the French government has found itself in a political controversy due to claims. What was the other one in 1979? And trust me, it was way more embarrassing.
Did they stop
This
serving
seems.
cheese
This seems.
or wine?
It was a plane. There's an actual term for this conspiracy.
Cheesegate.
The Cheesegate.
Cheesegate.
We will go with Cheesegate. What else? Does anyone? I actually can give you a leave to Google if you all want, but that's if you want to.
Winegate.
Wow.
They stopped serving wine and entire France protested.
I mean,
That could actually
it was news when they stopped serving wine at school lunches.
They serve wine at school lunches in
They
France.
used to, yeah. Until not as long ago as we thought. I can't remember the exact date, but yeah, it was news
yeah.
when they stopped serving wine at school lunches.
Wait,
Even
why
Harvard-
why were school children given wine in the first place?
Exactly.
I want
Because-
that midday meal deal.
Hey, it's considered normal, right? A certain thing like you have a glass of wine with your food. Like this is
For
it's
kids.
acceptable.
In
But
school, okay.
I think once you're
French are weird,
12 or
man.
13, once you're 12 or 13, like it's
In
Okay.
France, you. So I know in Harvard they used to give beer at breakfast till about 60, 70 years ago,
That explains
their
Facebook.
and and I'm talking about.
This
and
was
for some
60,
reason they
70
were like,
years ago.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it wasn't
It's a lack of beer. That explains
coffee was
Facebook.
considered too low class for a breakfast drink.
Okay, Ashish, you're finally catching
is-
up with these lives. Thank you. That's sweet. Answer the question.
Is it? Does it have something to do with the air stewardesses in the
Yeah, I
planes?
was going like, was it the Mile High Club, like something around the Mile High Club?
Okay, let's get your
Sarkozy
mind
was
off.
part of the stands down back in the day.
Okay, everything in France does not have to do with wine, cheese, and sex. All right, let's get your minds off there.
What?
This is
Wait, say that to the rest of the world, okay? It's not like us making this up.
Okay, the government.
Have you
That's
seen
their
that movie?
tourism adventure, this thing. We're wasted and getting fucked all the time. Like, you know, like that's...
One second. The government spent 150 million on a fake plane deal. Okay. So now, what do these planes do?
Nothing.
Not
That's why
fly.
Something to do with aliens. Aditi, do you think this is the USA we're talking about? We're talking about France.
What is it? I mean, I don't know. Deliver wine to school kids?
My question is this: isn't the point of the whole thing they were fake is not good enough? Like there was something more.
Yes, the reason is
Was
the
this-
government invested in buying planes which could do a certain thing. Okay, that thing was fake. They got made fools of.
Break the sound
go to
barrier.
space.
Was it transatlantic, like in a certain time?
No,
They already had that. They Concorde.
The Concorde, yeah. I was thinking something faster than the Concorde.
Tarun Kaushik has very low
Um,
regard for the French government. No, Tarun.
You know what, guys? I'm
Well, yeah.
googling this. Screw it.
Yeah, me too.
Was it to get like shuttles? Planes that could double as shuttles?
Were they playing the space race back then?
No,
Guys,
no,
do you know
no,
there's a
no.
Wikipedia page called 1979 in aviation? Wow, I did not know this. How
yes?
screwed up was 1979?
Planes for fake rain? No, actually, planes for fake rain would be quite logical compared to what they actually spent for.
Oh,
Dude, bro, you're building this up like really heavily now.
Yeah, that's
Whatever
a-
the answer is, it better live up to the hype.
It would live up to the hype.
Okay.
wait, so your hint was
I'm
Fake
telling you,
Yeah,
I
I
searched
was
for
fake
government.
hijack.
I will let you know. I searched for 1979 French government scam, and I got the first top answer as Lalu Prasad Yadav.
How?
That makes sense.
That's how far-reaching Indian scams are.
Lalu
No matter
Prasad
what you
Yadav is
Google,
our
it will show up.
Lalu
Was
Prasad
Lalu
Yadav is
Prasad
our
Yadav
Time
involved
Lord.
in this? Did he sell fake plates of the French back in the day? Like, was that still
No.
the case?
No, he was. Okay, I've got no answers on my email. Was this such a tough
Wow.
question?
Well, I mean, Google
Clearly,
doesn't seem
because
to know about
Yeah,
it.
Google's
is the
not
question correct? I'm gonna do that thing in school we used to do. Ma'am, is the question correct?
Okay. Abbas, have you found anything with your Googling?
No,
I
that's
really
So are we all
haven't.
Googling? Okay, I'm gonna go Google now.
Wait, are we all?
the only
1979 plane
1979 and French
controversy.
the 1979 and French army thing I know is something else which is not directly airplane related. Do you want me to share
Oh,
that
I
with
got
you?
it. I got it.
Okay,
Oh,
what
Can I
is
say
this?
it?
Yeah, you can say
All
it.
right, so it was to find what a gravity-based oil detection system.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That-
found that one, the great
Oh.
oil sniffer hoax, and I was like, this
Yeah.
can't
oil
be it. Then
sniffer
I
hoax.
left it and went away.
Yes. So I will tell you all about the great oil sniffer hoax. This
I didn't
guy
understand
called, okay, this guy called Aldo Bonasoli sold the idea to Elf. Elf is like it's a government-owned oil company in France. He sold them the idea that he had developed a machine which you could take on planes to geographically map oil from the air, okay, using gravity. So he basically had two boxes which he attached to the aircraft, and he said that's alpha and omega, and one will output a map, a topographical map, and one will show it to you on TV. Okay, and both the boxes looked like photocopiers. One of them was. All right, the scam was that stupid. So basically,
Why hasn't a movie come out on this yet?
That's what
Like,
I'm wondering.
it should have.
like Hugh Jackman should be playing that French dude, like like saying, like, look at this, it's the best thing ever, like and then he gets like a photocopy and attaches it to a plane.
So basically, what Bonasoli used to do was make his hand copies of the topographical maps, shove it into the photocopier, and press print. And the French government bought it and they spent $150
Literally.
million. Yeah,
They literally bought
literally
it
bought it.
for $150 million. My God.
Now, what
So
happened is
did
that
anybody send the right answer?
no, they didn't. I don't know why.
Oh,
So what
Korea
happened
gets the
was,
food
Yeah, for sure.
for best Googling skills.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were Googling way before me. I don't know why it took you guys so long. Very bad.
I don't know where. I don't know.
Abbas is still
found it.
Googling, by the way.
No, I found it.
Yeah,
And I didn't trust the answer and I went past it. I was like, Lalu Prasad Yadav sounds better.
So anyway, this led to a political crisis in France called the Great Oil Sniffer Hoax, because it was the previous government tried to suppress it. The government who did it, there was an audit conducted into accounts and they suppressed it. And then of course, when the government changed, the new guy came and he removed everything.
Like, look at those idiots.
Don't look at this shit I'm doing right now.
And Bonasoli, okay, went to Italy and became a hero because they still believed that he had invented this device. So Bonasoli re-emerged in 1984 in a press conference saying that he would hand over all the data on his machine to the Italian National Research Council because the Soviets had also expressed an interest in his machine. And that was the last anyone heard of Bonasoli. Okay.
I mean, I know he's not been heard of since 1984, but seriously, we're working way too hard for far too little money.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of,
doesn't kill the fun, Ashish. No one knows the answer. I mean, what I like about Googling is you get to know something new. So that's it.
Or you end up at
So-
sex sites.
No, that Abbas ends up at anyway. That's where he's right now. His eyes have glazed over. He's no longer part of us.
Is it
Actually,
Lalu
I am
Prasad Yadav
searching-
sex videos?
I am at a website that says I have hot girls in local area looking for me. So yeah, I'm more interested in that.
actually speaking to what
How
somebody
do they
said
use
about,
gravity-based detection system? Obvious.
No, but one second. The logic holds, okay? Oil is detected with gravity waves because it deals with mass, and or liquid and ground mass is different. So there is some physics to it, but with photocopiers you don't get that. What are you saying, Ishan?
No, somebody was pointing out. First of all, I should have clearly been an engineer. I would not have been able to give you this answer without that. No, but Catch Me If You Can ka thing that was down here. Somebody mentioned it's actually coming out. The guy who the biopic is based on, Abigail, apparently made up a lot of those stories as well. It just came out like in the last month or so. So all of these hoaxes and scams he ran are all like the stories themselves are just scams.
I mean, isn't that the biggest scam though? So like, in a way, they would still legit,
He
right?
got hired by the FBI, and Spielberg made a film about him. And he's 80 something now, and I don't think he gives a shit.
I don't
Yeah.
think he gave a shit then also.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's true.
guys, we are wrapping up today. Once again, what is this? Abbas, Raj
Raj
Kundra did that
Kundra
shit.
did that shit. Oh, okay. Locals, hot girls looking Tommy.
Oh, it's a little dark.
He had Shilpa Shetty.
So,
But he's doing it for other people, in public service.
For other people, yeah.
I like how it's now become a debate on what is porn and what is erotica. Okay, like we need
It's a
to be
good debate to have.
Asking the right questions is
interesting
always.
debate
The
to have.
nation wants to know.
I remember Malika Sherawat way back on Coffee with Karan said one man's porn is another man's erotica.
But that's true, yeah. I mean, I'm watching a series on Netflix called The Cook of Castama. Nowadays in Netflix, any period drama has sex in
It's
it
just
like
sex.
5 minutes. Yeah, it's just
It's
sex.
just
Yeah,
sex.
Like,
because
it is no sex
people
happening
were
for 5 minutes.
Okay,
There's
so
no
the
sex
question,
happening for yeah, what do you say?
the question is, who's the original production company? If it's Stars, that is their MO. It's like, oh, you know what HBO does in season one?
their
We
old
just do it.
Balaji.
Yeah, yeah. It's what HBO does in season one. What HBO promises you in season one, we will give you for 5 seasons. We will give you nudity and sex for 5 seasons.
Okay, guys, we're wrapping up. Thank you so much, everyone, for logging in.
Wait.
And we'll be
Aditi
back.
has something to say. If there is a dog barking in the middle of the movie, it's porn. Else, it's classic erotic. Depends on the
What
breed
is
of
he
the dog.
watching? See, because for me that's Scary Movie 3.
All right, we're wrapping up. Thank you, everyone. We will be okay. Just a few announcements before we go for the 6 people listening. We have a show called Give Me Your Worst Joke coming up this Saturday at 10 o'clock, and it's becoming our flagship venture because everyone loves shit jokes. So come and see 15 comedians do shit jokes. Priya, are you applying this time?
No, I'm not.
Korea
My
thinks it's
Saturday
too
is
good.
a-
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. No, I made this
Come
clear.
up
No,
with shit jokes.
I already know I crack shit jokes. I don't need official validation.
No.
And like drive my self-esteem lower.
We all write sets for this. Only that the 15 contestants come with their own sets, like whatever they perform on stage. Okay, but it's a fun show. 10 o'clock on Saturday. It will be up on Insider soon. And yeah, thank you guys. We'll be back next Sunday hopefully with a quiz. See ya and good evening.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.